In 2023, we lost many talented rappers to gun violence. It's a tragic reality that highlights the need for awareness and action to combat gun violence in the hip-hop industry and the black community. We should not forget the dedication and hard work these artists put into their craft and the potential they had to make a positive impact in the world. As we move forward, let us honor the memories of those we have lost and work towards a safer future for all. Let's use their stories as a catalyst for change and be dedicated to making a difference. 1. Raleigh Bands. Florida rapper Raleigh Bands was gunned down outside his Tampa apartment complex Friday minutes after he dared his critics to confront him at his house in an Instagram post. "A lot of these niggas know where I live at for real," the rapper wrote on his Instagram story, according to Hip Hop DX. "I sleep in peace. If a nigga wants smoke, I'm at my crib in 5 minutes." Just 5 minutes after his post, at around 3:30 p.m., the rapper was shot once in the parking lot of his apartment complex. He was rushed to an area hospital, but couldn't be saved. 2. 350 Heen. According to several confirmed reports, Raheem Bacon, aka 350 Heen, a rapper from South Florida formerly signed to Motown Records, was shot and killed outside of the club in Lakeland, Florida, that hosted his mixtape party. He was 25 years old. A 23-year-old woman named Jamila Johnson was arrested in connection to the shooting after a firearm was recovered at the scene that had been reported stolen 8 years ago. Johnson is charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and is being held at Polk County Jail with no bond. 3. 26CEEJAY. 26CEEJAY is a rapper from Broward County in Pompano Beach, Florida. He was formerly part of Kodak Black's crew and has recently been releasing his own music. The rapper's age is not publicly known, but his YouTube name, 26CEEJAY98, suggests he may have been born in 1998, which would make him around 24 years old if true. He dropped his first EP, titled King Cobra, in July 2022 and has amassed 64,698 views on YouTube and over 12,000 followers on Instagram. 26CEEJAY also released a single called Sweet Love to Spotify in 2020 and has featured on other artists' tracks. 26CEEJAY met a brutal demise in his hometown. Pompano Beach police believe CJ was shot before his assailants burned the SUV he was in with gasoline. His charred body was found in the back seat of the vehicle early morning, but it's unclear if the bullet or the fire killed him. 4. Rico Osama. The man killed in a triple shooting on Jacksonville's West Side Tuesday has been identified as a local rapper. Family and law enforcement sources have confirmed that the victim was Julian House, who rapped under the name Rico Osama. House was 21 years old. Pictures on his personal Facebook page show him with his newborn child, born in December. The shooting happened around 4 p.m. Tuesday. Surveillance video from the scene shows that bullets were fired at 3:53 p.m. Police responded to the scene in the 6300 block of San Juan Avenue and found House dead. 5. NFL Tueop. The talented rapper from Tallahassee, Florida, was shot and killed in his hometown on November 4, 2023. Whilst alive, NFL Tueop presented an undeniable talent and a unique voice in the rap industry. His biggest accomplishment so far was a collaboration with renowned rapper Kodak Black, which had elevated his prominence in the industry. Most people had him marked out as one of the biggest talents set to hit the mainstream soon, but all of that has been cut short by a hail of bullets. The sorrowful revelation that Tueop's rising star met its end in his hometown of Tallahassee due to gun violence has gripped the hearts of many, yet the details remain elusive, waiting to be unveiled. 6. Jake Jitt. Well-known rapper Jake Jitt recently passed away at the age of 18. Jake was on a highway when he was shot dead by someone. JIT was reportedly shot inside a car that crashed into another vehicle. JIT was shot dead at 11 p.m. on August 16, 2023, as mentioned in the police reports. According to the investigators, JIT was possibly targeted by someone from a rival gang, considering that JIT himself was associated with a few local crews. Text here. A Facebook post by Fourth Quarter TV revealed that Jake JIT was trying to escape from someone, and while doing that, his car crashed into a semi-truck. 7. Everybody knows Low. A night out took a fatal turn early Sunday morning when an unknown gunman opened fire inside Gala nightclub in Miami Beach. The victim was identified as 37-year-old Lowell Grissom, a rapper originally from California and best known by his stage name Everybody Knows Low. Upon arrival, officers found 3 victims with apparent gunshot wounds. A man and 2 women were transported to Jackson Memorial Hospital's Ryder Trauma Center, where the man died from his injuries. Grissom was an artist and entrepreneur with over 16 years of experience in the entertainment industry and a strong background in songwriting and music production. According to his social networks, he had professional relations with the music company AR, and in recent years he produced and coordinated artists such as Drake, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, and Ray J. Gun violence in hip-hop and black communities is a pressing issue that unfortunately impacts these communities disproportionately. The prevalence of guns has resulted in a significant number of shootings and homicides, leading to devastating loss of life and perpetuating a cycle of violence. Addressing the root causes, such as increased poverty, limited access to resources, and systemic oppression, is crucial in order to effectively reduce gun violence in these communities. Homicides. Black communities experience a higher rate of gun-related homicides compared to other racial and ethnic groups. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, in 2019, the homicide rate for black individuals was 34.9 per 100,000 population, while the national average was 5.0 per 100,000 population. Victimization rates. Black individuals are more likely to be victims of gun violence. According to the Bureau of Justice Statistics, from 2012 to 2015, black individuals experienced firearm violence at a rate more than twice as high as the rate for white individuals. Youth involvement. Gun violence disproportionately affects young black individuals. The CDC reports that among black males aged 15 to 34, homicide is the leading cause of death, with firearms being the primary means. Urban areas. Gun violence rates are often concentrated in urban areas with predominantly black populations. Cities such as Chicago, Baltimore, and Detroit have consistently high rates of gun violence in black communities. I appreciate you for tuning into this video. Don't forget to show your support by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. By doing so, you'll be kept up to date with future videos similar to this one.